Everyone shut up.
I've got the screen record on.
Oh,
Hell yeah, brother.
that was so appropriate.
That's funny.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Fire department shows up.
How was that? Nice?
That was good. That was good. You got a new intro now.
Nice. Smoky.
Smoky.
Are we having deja vu right now?
I think we are. It's like Groundhog Day.
I know. I swear I just saw you a second ago. It's like a whole new day and thing. And there you are again.
Here we are again.
There you are again.
Look, kids. Big Ben, Parliament.
Ah, yeah. Well, it looks like everybody's in here.
Yeah.
Isn't that magical?
That's awesome. Yeah.
It'd be neat to hear a little feedback from anybody who wants to give a little feedback. Say, hey, you like how that works, or you
Like,
don't, or
does it? I want to know if it automatically lines up perfectly by itself, or because I started a tiny bit prematurely than when motos ended.
yeah, that should be fine. I would think. Yeah, that would be like the specifics would be neat to know, but that was great.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to be that accurate. If you waited
No.
like an extra minute, and if people didn't leave, they would eventually go right to you. They just got to wait for your start time. Go, oh, well, 6 late. So if they're patient, you should just take them right over.
Okay, I get you.
Should.
It works. So yeah, that's cool.
Mr.
Maybe
Know-it-all doesn't really know. Doesn't really know. Just
Doesn't really know.
I'm pretending to sound like I know something, but I really don't.
Yeah. And then like we could have John trailer it or whatever, forward them, and then we could forward it to John and vice versa and everything else.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we could all hook up on a consecutive and do our own little lives, get 30 minutes in, an hour, whatever you want to do, like Retired Riders on before me at 8 o'clock, I think. So that's 8 to 9:30 almost.
Yeah.
And I fix him up with the redirect, and he can redirect his audience over to me, and you get the grand finale at the end.
Well, I've been known to do like 8-hour lives.
Yeah, I've been knowing. Yeah, and they're not silent. Well, sometimes they're a little silent.
Well, yeah, sometimes they get quiet sometimes, but not.
You got to eat.
You got to eat. You got to make some food in there.
That's right. Yeah. You got lost in the redirect. You don't have the thing yet, do you? Oh, you got lost in the actual redirect, huh?
Oh.
I see what you meant. I thought you meant in my explanation of it because we talked about it and I forgot that's why.
Oh.
Anybody else get here through the redirect? Okay. We're inquiring minds here. We all just want to know. Feel like your hair is too short to attend this live. Hold on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How that?
How's that better? Oh my God. Oh, that's funny.
You do like how it works? Thank you, Wannabe. I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad it worked out. I don't know what happened to Salty when he got lost. Damn it. Nice, just have to hit button. And okay. You should take a picture of that next time. If there's anything you can take a picture of and send it to me if you get time. It's not that big a deal, but it would be nice to know specifics and we can help others understand how it works when they decide they want to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna hang with you a little bit if you're cool, Sick, and then I'll get out of your hair and go to whatever. Sick Bastard was a little have you heard that before?
A little premature.
Yeah, or or how about a little immature?
That's not the first time I've been told that. So hey,
okay,
cut me some slack.
We're just
I listen. Practice makes
imagination.
Practice makes perfect.
There he is. How you doing, brother?
What's going on? It redirect. It redirected me fine. I had no problem with it. Went right to it. So
yeah, I got to add you because I give you all that information. Did you get my email?
I haven't looked at my email.
Don't worry about it then. Don't even worry about it right now. But that was last night, and I give you all this information how to get and do this redirect, and I didn't even have you as, for some reason, as an approved user. Got you on as everything else, but not the approved user. So you have to have an approved user setting if you're going to redirect to somebody's channel, or it won't let you.
Gotcha.
I can redirect to my own crap, but
all right, Mac. I pinned it in the comments at the top of the chat. Also,
yeah, I could have sent it to him if you wanted. I'm sorry. Yeah, community moderation.
I don't know if that is that easier. Probably.
So I'm going to put both your channels in, hopefully as approved users there, and I'll be set.
2, 4.
Go to studio. Go to 20.
Yeah, some people had to click switch to 6th channel.
But the option is all there and was available and kind of made it.
Where's 2-4? Oh, he sure is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his Frenchie. Is that a Frenchie or is that a bulldog? It's a Frenchie. I think it's a Frenchie or a kind of bulldog. I don't know. 2-4. Help me out there. Frenchie?
I got you on there now.
Yeah, I think I hit because I know there's a delay, so I didn't want it to overlap, and I didn't want it to underlap. I should have waited. I was premature. I don't know what else to say.
Any premature comments, old man?
Yeah, like I'll run with that. Okay.
Anything? That's our subject right now.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all talking about premature what?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Matt. I don't know what they're talking about.
You ever been accused of being premature?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe once or twice, but you know.
We gotta stop. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible.
She was smoking.
Terrible.
What do you expect? She was smoking. Gotta freaking warm up.
6 like that's not that terrible. You're good.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know, that's 50-50. You know, if you're a little premature, you know, at least one is going to be happy, right?
Yes,
Yeah, you know, exactly, Mac. Hey, you know,
it's a 50-50 deal.
I aim to please. I got hands.
Sound good?
What if you completed the act and neither one of you is satisfied?
I'm
Exactly.
good. That would
You
be
know?
terrible.
Jeez. We're going to hell, man. We're all going to hell.
Hey, John.
Hell yeah, basket.
John's dying.
Oh man.
Is John red in the face?
No.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
There's
Mm.
Looney Shrooms.
Yeah, I usually call it the coffee after coffee or something. I
I'm
think
cutting
that's
and pasting. I'm cutting and
been-
pasting
I've
over
been-
your 6, so I didn't get none of your comments.
I've been running with coffee after coffee, I think.
Frenchy American Bully mix.
Yeah, Frenchie and Bully mix. Okay, because I think it seemed bigger than a Frenchie. Good morning, Sterling.
What exactly is a Frenchie?
A French bulldog.
Do I not? Okay. Okay.
So it's a mix between a Frenchie and a regular bulldog, which makes it bigger than a Frenchie.
I was
If
still,
that makes sense. But
mine
yeah,
was my mind was still in corruption. I was like, where
yeah,
did I miss out on
corruption.
that?
Corruption.
Yeah.
Well, let's put that video up. Where's that video?
I don't want to work. I just want to play.
Drums all day.
Drums all day. Oopsie, sorry. Go ahead, Sick.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh. No, ladies first. Ladies first. All right, I got you picked up. Hey, the
Mr.
band is back.
Mr. Gregory. Where did Mr. Gregory go? I wanted to ask Mr. Gregory what side hurts on him. Does his left
He had to do
side-
something.
Oh, did he?
He was going to go eat. I think he said he was going to go eat or something like that.
Yeah.
Gregory.
What side hurts him? His left side or his right side? Do you remember?
I don't.
I think it's
And it's his leg, mostly.
his
I
leg.
think it was his right side, Sick. I think it was his right side.
Right side?
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong.
My left side's was bothering me this morning. I seemed swollen, and she said it looked bruised.
Yeah.
Really?
So anybody got experience with that? Says Angel says, as an experienced rider, do you encourage young members of your family to learn to ride, or do you prefer they don't ride?
I don't say anything. I let them make their own choices, and I don't say anything.
Good choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was bad. I brought my Harley home, and well, it depends upon when your kids start. You know, did they like been around it since they were young, or did you bring your Harley home like me? Like I had it way back before they were born, but then I
was riding
didn't.
bikes before my kids were born, so they've
Yeah.
seen me ride bikes their whole lives. But I've never none of my sons ride.
But
None
when
of them.
my daughter was older, when she saw me bring in 2015, yeah, she was pretty much adultish then, and she couldn't wait. She couldn't wait to ride. And then she got a boyfriend, right, that had a bagger. So, yeah, she was highly encouraged and wanted to ride, and did her test and did what she did. I was excited to see her do it, man. Bring my grandbabies for little rides. I had them. You can buy a strap, a harness that goes on you. It connects and wraps around them, and they got handles so that they can move over and look around you. So I didn't go on that crazy streets like that, but
Right.
they were real young, barely touched the pegs. I wouldn't do that today, probably. I don't know. Scary out there.
It is scary out there.
Yeah, so you got to take a real good look at that. Don't do what I did. Just saying, take a real good look. How about your kids, Mac? You do this all your life too?
Started really young. all of them rode from the time they was like 10, 12 years of age. They just always was bike riders, including the girls.
Yeah.
I got pictures of my kids on my bike.
His right side, Ray Moto said his right side.
His right side. Yeah, it's my left side.
Sick. Stop talking like you're older than Mac.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
No, I don't.
Even my sisters, when I was really young, they used to get on the back of my bike and we would go places. It was always we always went to a lot of different places. In fact, when we moved to Washington, I had a bike, and the family would come over to visit. We ended up taking everybody for a ride on the bike. That's all they wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah, in a way, that's a good advice, Salty. In a way, I think, just off the top of my head, they know it, they got the experience. Then they can make a decision whether they want to continue doing that in their life. And starting anything at an early age is usually, well, you're kind of egotistical at that time too. That's what scares me. Like if I was a young boy, like when I was in my 20s, even 18, 20s, and if I had a motorcycle, a Harley, God, the things that I was in so many accidents and stuff with cars, because it all depends upon how you grow up. Sorry, but I'd have probably died on one of those things. So, and I get the fear that you have, and I just, even though I knew respect, I just didn't respect everything. I was egotistical.
Yeah.
When I was 2 years out of high school, I brought home my first brand new motorcycle. It was a 92 ZX7 Ninja, and I was so proud. It was brand new, my first loan. I pulled up in front of my house, and my mother came out the front door and told me I was going to kill myself, and started immediately bawling hysterical. Wow. I was like, "Oh, great, Mom, thanks. Congratulations, really good. Oh, I did a good job. Oh, thanks, Mom. It's great." And she turned around and walked back in the house. I was like,
she's just worried about you, man.
Yeah,
my mom was like that the whole time I was riding. When I started riding, she just hated it. And if I didn't have a helmet on, man, she let me have it every time I pulled up in the driveway. So
yeah,
she just cared about you.
Never let me have mopeds or dirt bikes or any of that.
When we were young, when my family was young, we had a racetrack on our property. And when Cindy, my little girl, Moto, you guys have met Cindy, right? When I was in Washington, she came over and visited for Thanksgiving. I bought her a little Subaru car that had a 5-horsepower engine in the back, and she would ride it on the racetrack, and she loved it. She was 5 or 6 years of age. I think she was either 5 or 6, and she'd run on the racetrack. Well, the boys set up a jump for her, and they was really doing good. I come out there, and both of her little eyes is black. She hit her nose right on the bar because she went over the jump, and it came down nose first. Hell, she was, and blood was coming out of her nose, and she was still riding. We had to stop her and drag her out of it.
Oh, man.
Oh my! And boys of mine put a big jump out there for her, so she could jump over the jump.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go eat. The wife is making breakfast, so I just thought I'd jump in.
Yeah.
I'll be right over.
Glad you
I'll see you guys later today.
Peace, bro.
See you.
See you later. I gotta get ice. I'll be right back. Oh, my back.
We used to belong to a racing association. All the family, including Cindy, raced in the. She's got this great big trophy. It was as big as she was. She took first place in this. I used to race under a Coyote Racing Association. I took her over to Shelton, Washington. She entered a 60-mile endurance run, and she took first place and got this trophy bigger than she was. That was Cindy, my little girl.
Yeah. Wow.
Now she's a grown woman with children, with child.
Married with children. That's what I heard retired riders say earlier in the 90s. He had a good life. Let's see. Let's watch some a Papa. I think this is a grandbaby though, maybe. I'm not sure, but I know a few of us have seen it. I'll show it again.
Oh, cool.
We know that guy. That's
Oh,
Salty.
yeah. Yep.
She a beautiful girl, man. Hell yeah, Salty.
There's Buck Brown. Good guy.
Cool. Thanks for always sharing those links. That's the encouragement. Yeah. Not everybody was so happy about his video either. That was kind of amazing. I didn't think much of it, you know, other than it being cool. I didn't think negatively is what I meant.
Well, what was he unhappy about?
I did. It was a child on the thing, didn't have this, didn't have that, you know, and that what if they fell down, you know, super over nitpicking. But I mean, they're valid kind of points. I guess anything could happen to any of us at any time, you know.
When I taught my kids how to drive, we didn't even have seat belts in the car because the law didn't require it. And all my kids are still alive today.
Or on the school bus.
That's right.
They still don't have them on school buses.
Yeah.
That's your kids.
Trying to find something real quick.
Right, you start about 8 or 10. Yeah, I grew up with mini bikes, so I knew, and I couldn't even reach. I had one leg hiked up. I don't know if y'all saw that picture, but one leg hiked up, and I was just about level going across. I had to jump up quick on the peg and go. There was no gears on it; it was just throttle and go. And then when I stopped, I had to do the on one leg and kind of hop, and then stop so I didn't tip and drop the bike over. That's just how I learned. And you learn kind of. You want to ride bad enough, you do it. You knew how to ride a bike. I did the same thing with bikes that were too big with me. So why won't it work for a, you know, motorcycle or mini bike?
Yeah.
So it's just kids, man. You just want to do it, they'll do it. I had a lot of fall downs and whatever. Hitting holes out there. We had the country hit a hole and boom, flip and fly over the bike.
Oh, I remember going over the jump and the neck on my BMX bike broke.
Oh, that's terrible.
Snapped right in half, bro. I was like, "Oh, goodbye." Head over heels, just goodbye.
You go down. You want to go down and look cool, like Evel Knievel, at least. You know, like, man, I did this death-defying thing. Not a break.
How many of you guys went over a jump on your bicycle and the front wheel fall out of the forks while you're in the air, and you know death is coming?
Death is coming shortly.
Very, very similar. I had forks, but I wanted to have a chopper. And so I got some but galvanized small pipe that was similar to the size of what I was going to bolt it on. So where you pinch your wheel on, I made a slot and I squished it and I pushed it over the slot and I drilled a hole and bolted it in. And I thought that would be sufficient.
We used to take old ones and cut them off.
That galvanized,
drive them on and weld them.
Oh, okay. I never
have it big old long stretched front.
Yeah, we have three sets of forks on it.
So I had to do that. I bolted it on, and it's a super weak spot. And I ramped up, man. I got on the ramp and I got up, and as soon as I came down, it just folded. And like,
horrible.
I was like, oops. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn how to build stuff tougher and stronger and redesign things, you know, after you die. But
yeah. You want to see this one? I found this one the other day. I don't know if it fits.
I was horrible to my parents, man.
It's with the steal your face on it. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Buck, you get your truck fixed, buddy?
Nice. These ashtrays in the cars we just overlooked that. Yeah. Anyway, I used to.
Sorry.
You're good. Used to jump the ditches, and I was telling you I was real horrible to my parent. My dad would come home. I couldn't wait till he come home usually, but you know, I jumped. I'd pretend. Anyway, I'd lay in the road. Like I was crippled and dead. so that when he pulled up, he'd see that I'd, you know, had an accident, and you know,
All the freaking rain.
how do you
No.
think it's going to be cool and you end up getting in trouble? Like, oh, that's not good to do. I'd be petrified to see my kid laying, and you know, I guess I was really starving for attention as a kid. I was an only child. That's it. And we only had a few neighbors out there. Man, I was distracted. I had to find all my self-entertainment. I had Tonka trucks. I built roads like you're supposed to, and with the scooper, because I watched earth movers come down our road because we had a gravel pit nearby and do our road as well. So I got to learn about them. So that's what I did. You know, all kinds of creative stuff. Knucklehead. My bug has 2 ashtrays. No cup holders, different priorities. Yeah. Yeah, it's close quarters in them bugs too.
I would just tell them, Buck, sell me the darn part, man.
I took 2 friends. Well, I had 3 of us. 4 of us went to go see Ozzy Osbourne in Duluth, Minnesota. It's 200 miles. We had room for cranking speakers and everything in the back, and a cooler. You know.
Yes.
Whoopsie. You got them? Go ahead. How can you survive without risk? Yeah. You don't get that dopamine. I think that's part of riding those bikes too. I admired watching those Harley riders when I was a kid and going, man, those are really cool and they sound so good. And, you know, I knew I was looking at them. So when you get one, you're like, yeah, people are going to check me out, man. I got a freaking cool bike. So that's the bike I wanted, you know. I guess that's part of that culture. I've never seen anybody do that with other bikes in the 70s and 80s that I knew of. You know, it was a Harley or nothing, you know. And just like Retired Riders last video when he talked about that whole subject about that, you know, and how they need to step up their game and get stuff for younger and newer generation riders that can afford, you know, something in the 20 grand range. I don't know what his limits are, but you know, nobody can afford 30, 40,000 for an elite, which is mostly, even their cruisers are going to be what, up there, higher than other companies.
Thank you.
Yeah. I started on BMX bikes and started jumping tires and building ramps and building jumps in the woods and taking trees out and building tracks and all that stuff. Yep. And then we started losing all the woods. All the woods were getting eaten up by houses. And there was no woods anymore.
And tricycles and the big wheel. The big wheel was the coolest 3-wheeler you'd ever ride.
Yeah.
It had a little handbrake on it too. You could hit that little handbrake and you could slide around the corners and do cool stuff with.
Yeah.
How many of you guys, when you was young boys, would get inside of a truck tire and let your friend roll you down the hill?
Oh my God.
A truck?
Down there at the junkyard.
You get it. You have it. You've done it, haven't you, Ray? You get inside there and they would roll you down the hill. You go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm telling you, it's a wild ass ride.
Yeah.
What?
We done it over in the junkyard.
I know you would. If I was in a junkyard, I would too. You lived the dream life, Ray. As a kid, I would have loved to have been in the wrecking yard.
I done told that story.
Send some prayers and positive vibes towards Mythical Rider today, y'all.
You know, Miss Lolly knows I got her back.
Yeah. I don't think you're loving nothing right now with 102 fever, Robert. Got some reflection, I know, but goodness.
Molly and Frog got court today?
That I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe that's why, though.
Sending prayers?
Yeah. I had a car. Where you had the little foot feet. You had to run back and forth like this here. You'd push like this and it'd run
Yeah.
your little car, a little metal car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pedal car.
Yeah.
Little
pedal-
car.
Yeah. And they had electrical ones, but they were like more like, they might have had them in my era. I don't remember too much, but they definitely were more so like when my kids, you always had the Barbie Jeep and things like that would come out. The Barbie Jeep we always had that. Grandbabies loved that too.
Yeah. That was
Have
one
you
of the
ever-
first. Go ahead, Mac.
Have you ever ridden a recumbent bicycle, or recumbent, they call it, where you lay back and you pedal forward? Oh, they're awkward. I mean, you got to learn how to steer the thing.
I've never ridden one, but they look weird.
I have ridden one, and it's awkward.
Awkward, yeah. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
So
Try to
do
keep
you
your
steer with your feet?
Yeah, you pedal forward, you lay back in this thing recumbent, and it's not like riding a bicycle where you sit upright and you're pushing your legs straight up and down for pedaling. You're doing this,
Yeah.
and then oh man, it was a little awkward. But if guys that can ride them, boy, they can make them run.
dude. Yeah. They look funny.
Oh, second interview. Okay, yes.
Yes, baby. When I'm sick, yeah. Second interview. You looked at what, the 50-year anniversary Goldwing last night, 32. Yeah, that's the the Hondas are gonna be up there. That's what Retired Rider was saying too. The Hondas aren't like a big difference, but you start going down to Yamahas, Kawasaki's, etc. I don't know about the Indians, but he had a great video talking about pricing and competition and what the younger generations can afford to keep the Harley thing alive, to get them introduction to. Now they did make 750s and stuff like that, didn't they? I know friends that I've seen them on Facebook and getting their first Harleys. They did that. I think they maybe they quit making them.
Well, I'll never buy another new bike, but if I was to ever buy another bike, regardless, it's going to be a Honda Goldwing.
Yeah. For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
That's
a
got a
comfort machine.
Won't have near the headache.
Yeah. 6-cylinder Goldwing. The new Goldwings look like spaceships.
Hey, I in 1960 or 1 or 62, I had a new Honda Dream 305cc. It was the cruising bike from Honda. It had full fenders, all that stuff. You can look them up. It was called a Dream. And I bought it new in 1962, I believe it was 61 or 2.
A Dream what? What is it?
A Dream. It's called the Honda Dream 305. It's a twin cylinder. That was their cruising bike in 1961, 62. Honda Dream. I had a big old flared fender, and
Let's put it up. I got it.
you got one? You got you got a picture of it.
Is this
There we
it?
go. That's it right there, the Dream right there. I bought one of those, and that thing really was a good bike.
Yeah. Got a neat chrome, a lot of chrome on the tanks on all of them.
Big old fender. That fender was almost my undoing. I blew a tire in the front, and it wadded up in that fender there, and I went off into the ditch. But it didn't hurt me. But
Nice one, yeah. I rode the old 3-wheelers, like I think it was a Honda with the big balloon tires that they quit making. Rode quads, yeah, all that stuff. I mean, once you ride and stuff, you got friends like up north. We all had stuff like that: snowmobiles, quads, 3-wheelers, mini bikes, motorcycles, dirt bikes. I mean, everybody had that stuff. It was always available.
I had 2 quads here, and I had a racetrack out here in the back, right here, 400 feet behind the house. Well, you saw where I was walking. I had a racetrack out there for I had a Honda quads. I had a 400 and a 250.
Yeah.
And I would people would come over here. Even my mother. The 250 is auto shift. My mother at 75 years of age rode my Honda right out here on my racetrack.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I got pictures of it. My sister also rode.
Yeah. Not an uncommon thing in a way, really. I guess maybe it is more so today, but we had a lot of trails A lot of trails. One of my favorites is following a river, you know, and whatever, and you get down the ravine and you got woods that are cut specifically, so you go through on your quads and do things. We got a place up here called Slades where they do that. They used to have the dragster dirt drags, you know, with the light and everything, and the announcers and a tractor that would keep the track all straight and perfect. And then for years, you watch Harleys and whatever else throwing that dirt and dragging down the strip, and then all around that, people come from miles because they got miles and miles and miles of trails. People started getting hurt, and insurance would get in trouble, and they start littering and doing crappy things to the, you know, so they shut it down. Sucks.
Are you ready to go?
All I have to do is put on some jeans and I'm good.
Oh, just put some clothes on and let's go.
Where we going?
I thought we was going to go get water.
Chop, chop.
Yeah. Bye-bye. All right. As you can see, I told you guys earlier, I got to go get water and make a water run. And
Yeah.
well, if we don't, and also I'm making a meatloaf today, so I want, you know, it takes a little while to prepare that.
Yeah.
I've got a good menu planned up for today, but we probably won't eat close to maybe 1:30 today.
Sounds like a great day.
Oh, it is going to be a good one.
Good, man. Yeah.
Every one of you, I appreciate you. Sick, man. Give me a fist bump there, Sick.
Woo.
There you go.
Nice.
I'll tap Ray on the forehead. There you go. Bye
Love
bye,
you guys. Bye.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find the door to get out of this place. Good God Almighty, here it is.
He's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that does. You want to ride motorcycle, you want to ride whatever you got when you grow up riding all those other things that you did. So I'm sure that was influential, man.
Yeah, man. Those trikes, those three-wheelers were crazy. You would have to literally be hanging off those things in order not to make them flip.
Yeah. Oh, the three-wheelers, yeah, they were pretty wicked, man. You had to be and they're a little bouncy too, so you would they were actually balloon tires on those the Honda ones that I was on. And I said I first got over to the farm, the guy my friend lived on a farm, big farm. And that's what they have is four-wheelers and three-wheelers and things like that. Get around your farm or a golf cart even. But that he had his brother lay out on the yard and he come about 40, 50 mile an hour, boom, and just ran right over him. You know, I was like so amazed. I thought that was super cool because it had those big old squishy tires that didn't hurt you. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But that's how he showed me how cool it was by running over his brother, his younger brother, of course. Hey, why don't you lay down? I'm gonna run over you about 40 mile an hour, okay? Keep your hands down.
Nothing to worry. Yeah, keep your hands down. Lay on your hands.
I thought that was so. Then I got to ride him, so it's like, yeah, we always take turns. We just grow up fun, learn how to drive tractors and whatever else is out there, equipment. Nothing unusual when you're in the country.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
40 miles an hour. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Nothing
you want
to see
you want
here.
to you want to save yourself. You know, it's either go down one way or go down another way. Either way, you're going down.
Yeah.
So it's natural. Stick that foot out.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll get lucky.
I gotta go over and rearrange the storage unit and move some stuff and get more stuff over there. And
Yeah, I gotta head out to work, man.
I've been putting that off for days.
So I will. If you're gonna be on a while, you're gonna be on a while, or you're just gonna be on a little while and go do a different one for your whatever you do.
Yeah.
But anyway, I gotta head to work and
Yeah, I'll see you
I'll be looking
later.
out for you.
I'm gonna if I do
All
that
right.
on a mobile phone or something. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in the morning.
Take care, Moto. See you in the morning. Doing one tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
All
I think
right.
we could, and we got some new direction, some new zeal, some fun stuff to try. Sounds good. So keep it a little fresh, and
Yeah, man.
everybody keeps showing up and saying howdy and support and appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming over to 6 from mine, and it's been fun doing this stuff. And thanks for all the questions, Angel. That's kind of inspiring and good. Gets us talking. She manipulates us. She gets us talking all motorcycle. I know your evil plans. They're great plans. They're awesome. Thanks for being here. I'm going to leave. Bye-bye.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, so I was thinking about, getting my act together and getting it going. Because if I don't, I'm never going to get motivated.
You're right. You won't.
So I'm going to call it. Maybe I'll do a thank you, Angel, for coming. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for coming. Thank you, Mr. Gregory. Thank you, Moto, Sterling, everybody.
Yep.
Wally, John, everyone for coming in. And we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe later.
All righty.
Take care. Oh, don't forget, I think tonight isn't tonight Rabbit Hole for John?
I think.
Almost positive. Brown Chicken, take care, man. Thank you for coming. And
see y'all later. Brown like a donut.
Yeah, that's it. If you see me live, I'll be at the storage unit. Peace out. Take care, Mark.